Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Farlight Explorers. I'm having a lot of fun actually with this game. Let's see what we've done since last episode. Since last episode, I set up an automatic mining drill over here on our coal deposit. If I click that, even from a distance, I gotta put away my rifle here. If I click on that from a distance, I can see we've got 56, 52 left. Now I'll need my rifle again. We still have these little blobs bothering us. Let's take him out. Might be another one. They usually come in 2s or 3s or 7s. Let's take out the threat here. Kind of way out there. He's never going to get to us. That's all right. Yeah, so from far away, you can point at these things. Hit the, I think it's the F key, boom, and actually access the inventory and grab stuff out if you want. So that's handy. Put a drill over the coal deposit, as I said. Routed some power to it, and then I did the same thing over here with the copper deposit just to get that mining going while I work and build out the factory. Might as well be collecting this ore up. We can use it. What else did I do? I think I added one more power generator up here, solar panel. Pretty much the same way as we did before, just link that in series. We can keep expanding that pretty easily. Also discovered a key piece of functionality in the game that I had neglected. Just looking for enemies here, sorry. And that is, before, when I wanted to destruct something or take up a tile, I was always using the laser, right? To just take it out. And that, I think, destroys the material. We can just select it, hit the delete key, and if you look on my hotbar before I hit the delete key, you can see I got 2 foundations. I hit delete, boom, now we've got 3. So I think we're now going to be able to move things around without much worry. I mentioned I was going to repower this furnace because it's kind of placed funky. I tried to rotate it, boom, boom, but look how it rotates. It rotates on a very different angle. So that wasn't going to work. Later I can move it, but in the meantime I just routed the power down the front here just to get the cable out of the way. At least it's coming down from the ceiling. But now that I've discovered we can just hit the delete key and save things rather than destroy them if we want to move them, I can always reconfigure this later. So where are we at and what are we going to do? I spent a bunch of time looking at the construction menus and looking at the tech tree to figure out what makes sense for us to build next. Like, what's the order of things we want to do? And like last episode, we were looking at, we noticed in the tech tree, if I go to the tech tree, we noticed that in order to get these bonuses, we need tech points and we need bio points. We also discovered that those are produced in factory buildings here. There's the bio points factory. This guy creates bio points from biogel. This guy creates tech points from advanced electrical cells. And then we saw here that biogel needs electromagnets, advanced electric cells, steel plates, steel gears. And this guy uses electromagnets, steel plates, and steel gears. So what I was thinking of doing is we have kind of our initial... Oh, got another interruption here. Turrets, that's one thing on the list. But we've got an initial steel setup here, just about. Take these guys out. Clearly going to need to get turrets set up because these guys are a distraction. But we've got our iron ore coming in. We're smelting it into ingots here. Put it into like a little buffer storage. And then we're creating steel here. And I've got some steel that's already been made. What I'm thinking of doing is finishing this line out so that we can create steel gears and steel plates. So just extending this out and have that be like the thing that we're focused on. What we need to do, one thing that's clearly missing right now, or the next step, is we need to get coal routed into here. I mean, I can do it by hand, but we don't want to do that if we can help it. We'd like to automate it. So let's see this episode if we can get some coal belted from way out here into our steel factory. I'm going to plop down some foundations because just from reading the forums and things, I think that's an area of the game that is potentially buggy. If you put conveyors just over the raw earth, there can be issues of clipping and materials not transporting the way you expect. So I haven't seen that myself, but I've seen it reported, so I'm gonna do what I can to just avoid experiencing that problem. Ooh, we might get into trouble here. Look at this, because the ground is not ground's not real flat. Take that one back. But we'll try, even though you can't see them, I'm going to try and put foundations here just from a bug stability kind of standpoint. In fact, I'm going to put a bunch. I don't think I can get in that cell, apparently. I'm trying. You can see what I'm trying to do. That one. Oh, I can do it. May look silly. Again, I'm just doing this to prevent bugs for the most part. We want to run a belt straight into that guy. And I think... keep our eyes peeled here. Yeah, let's see if we can use one of those loaders under conveyor belts here. This guy. Conduit introduces the material or object directly to the machine. I think this would work. Now, one of the issues we're going to run into is right here in front of our face. Iron plates. We're not producing iron plates yet. And some of the stuff we want to build is going to require iron plates, especially all of this conduit. The belts themselves just take ingots. I'm kind of curious about these transport conduits. And using these instead of belts. These are going to allow us to go up and down. And there's a splitter here. So we may want to actually divert a little bit and see if we can't produce iron plates, like on the quick, just to get a supply going. So what about switching things up? We just saw our steel factory has tons of ingots, almost 1,000. Let's turn this robotic arm to the side, shut off that, and why don't we make some iron plates here that we can use for belts or those conduit things, and give those a try. Let's divert and do that. That means we need a factory to build plates. Here's high-speed press. We need copper ingots for that. We've got two options. We saw this, I think, last episode, right? There's regular hydraulic press and gear press, and then there's these high-speed ones. They take the same energy, but you know, they only cost a little bit more in terms of the ingredients. We need copper ingots. I've got 564 copper ingots. Got tons of iron ingots, as we saw. We can make this guy. Yeah, this guy is going to be easy. Let's do it. And this will get us our plates. Hydraulic high-speed press. Boom. Okay, it's on the hotbar. And I think we can safely move this. Whoops, I got the light selected. Don't know which way things have to come in on this thing. So we may have to do a little bit of experimentation. Where's the power? Is there. Okay. Yes, we could just place it and then just start experimenting. Don't know if the materials kind of come through this, the little tunnel there. Let's pop that down right there. And then let's see if we can, guess, use belts this time. Let's get, back up. Let's get an inserter for now. And I hear we've got somebody attacking us. Let's take care of that problem. Eat some food here too to get our food back up. Maybe I'll run over to the oxygen station real quick. Load up there. While we're here, refreshing oxygen, let me grab some more foundations. And actually some wire as well. Okay. Okay, we want to try and pull iron ingots out of here, send them into this thing, and turn them into plates. And we need to power this guy up as well. Let's try it. It's going to probably take some trial and error to make this work. And this guy. Oh, look at that. That seems awfully close. Will that work? Let's see. Yeah, it does. Rotate him so he quits throwing plates on the ground. And then we need to get him in this machine. We can try one of those loaders. I don't know if it's going to work. I think there needs to be room for a belt here. Let's grab ourselves a conveyor belt for now. Get this 2 sections. I can take this guy off my inventory and collapse all this iron that I was experimenting with earlier. Pop a belt down here. We could try a loader. I don't think it's going to work, but let's try one just for the heck of it. Be nice if it did. That is under belts. This guy, transport conduit to object. So we got a couple of those built. Can it actually fit? Probably not. It needs to be like that. Well, let's try this. Let's try it. And we'll power this up. In fact, let's get some more foundations here so we're not having to fall all over ourselves. There's some room to walk. Right click to get out of that. And then we want to route power down. So I need one of you. That. I'll put the jetpack on so we can kind of build a little easier. I made more wire here. T. Nope. Y. Yep. 3 different keys to use to rotate things. Depending on the axis you're after. The axis. Should say that you're after. What do we want to do here? I guess we need a T joint. There, I'll right click, click this guy, hit delete. We should see our straight count increase by 1. Boom, it did. Awesome. And then we'll put in this joint here. And I think we need a straight section. Just used R to rotate that one. And then this guy, we gotta kind of figure out the rotation. There we go. Not too bad. All right, this guy's got power. Another thing I discovered, I'll just turn off the jetpack. Since we're not making steel right now, or we are, actually we are. But if I want to shut that off, I can just rotate this, boom, and that reduces the power on the network. This guy looks like he's hammering away. Let's see if it's going to work. Let's rotate this guy, our robotic arm, and see if this guy wants to produce plates. Doesn't look like they're loading in, does it? Take a look and see what this guy tells us. Can't seem to get an opening or a window to pop up when I can't get any context on the high-speed press. It is working. Looks like maybe these both could be moved over a little bit. Let's try that. We'll start by rotating this guy out of the way. I'm going to walk over here and pick up those ingots. Let's see if we could shift everything over 1. It may not work. In fact, I'm actually thinking maybe going back 1. Let's do it. I'm gonna grab this. Grab this guy. Hopefully this guy goes in my inventory. I haven't tried doing this on a machine. Delete. Delete. Yeah, that incremented. I'm wondering if I can try. Let's try and move this. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think I can move this guy. Okay, let's look for enemies real quick. I thought I heard something. Nope. Alright, tab. Let's put the robotic arm on our hotbar so we can use it. Can I? Ooh. This might do. Leave it sideways for now. We'll put our belt. Okay, and then let's get the machine, the stamping plant guy on here. Try that again. And then loader. Maybe this will work. I have no idea. I don't really know. Was that it? No, like this. Trying to get it to line up. I think that's it right there. Let's put the power back on and see if we can make this thing do what we want it to. Rotate this guy so it sends in some product. Yeah, it doesn't want to load that machine. Okay. Let's try another robotic arm. Delete this. Let's create another robotic arm and see what we can do. Maybe this would work for us. I'm sure there's some quirky rule. We may need, you know, that loader may need to be on some other side or come in from the front. I don't really know. Okay, I'm trying to get my little robotic arm to show up. There he is. We would want that direction. Let's see if he can feed. Looks like he's putting him on the ground. Pulling him on the ground. That's not going to work. I can walk over this product and pick it back up. All right, back to the drawing board. How can we get iron ingots, right? Into that tab. Let's look at the... It says that's our hydraulic press. We'll go to factories. Okay, create plates from ingots. How do we get the ingots into this thing? I don't know. Let's try moving all this back. Delete this guy, walk over here and collect my bars. And we'll keep trying this till we get it. Put our belt on this side this time. Both robotic arms again. That one there. That one there. Maybe this will do it. Nope, it's throwing them across the, throwing them. Okay, that's not gonna work. Walk over, collect my bars. How does this guy want to receive things? Let's take a look and see. Whoops, we got some enemies here. Let's take these guys out. Boom. Another enemy back this way. Let's see if there's a module for this that shows like the whole assembly. So if I go to the modules here, the hexagon, is there is hydraulic press station. Do I have what I need? I do. Let's purchase this. And then we can at least see what they think, what it looks like, what they're recommending in terms of the belt setup. Oh, check it out. So a belt's got to go straight on through the press. That's not bad. Eventually we can use this setup. In fact, I could almost use this setup right now, couldn't I? We might... Yeah, we might want to do that. I'm going to escape for now. Get out, or right click to get off of that. Let's take this guy up. And then take this guy. Robotic arm, we'll delete that, delete the belt, walk over, pick up our ingots. I bet that power cable is going to be in the way. Let's just, we can take a look and see. Oh, it'd be nice if it worked. Oh, this guy wants to bring in the solar panel too. We don't really need that. Let's rotate. That's what they want to give us. That's not bad. Yeah, the power's on the wrong side. And then we could take that solar panel and just move it up to the top floor. Right? That might be worth doing. I'm going to right click. I think we'll use that module, but let me get rid of this power cable first. Just clicking and deleting. We can leave maybe that little stem. We'll see if we make use of that. Okay, back to the module on the hotbar. Rotate this guy the other way. Yeah, sorry it keeps flipping around here on us, but this is the way it works. Every time you move, it wants to re-rotate it. Yep, every time you move it, it wants to re-rotate it. We need to come back this way. Rotate, rotate. Something like that, right? Something just like that. Let's do it. We can always move stuff around. I think this is going to do the job for us. We just got to get power going. Let me get foundations back on my hotbar and fix things up. And we got our little buddy here saying hello. I love you too, but got work to do. Oxygen's getting a little on the lower side. Let me just throw some foundations under this this new stuff that we built, and then I'll go refresh some oxygen. And I can probably grab a bite to eat here too. Heard asteroids. Yeah, here they come, or meteors. We're going to have to put up defenses here real soon because we're going to pay a price once those things start hitting our factory. All right, let's do power. Let's grab this up. We don't want this set up. I'm going to delete these things. Boom. Boom. We'll just put this stuff back in our inventory. Let's make sure I got room. I don't want to lose something. Yeah, I've got 2 spaces. Is that going to work? I take up this whole thing. Hope so. I'm not sure how to separate that battery. Okay, good. It gave it to us, or it took it all up at one time. And then let's route the power up. My hotbar is pretty loaded. Probably don't need these oxygen tanks on here. We'll see. Maybe we'll set up a personal storage somewhere. We can unload some of this inventory I'm not using. Alright, that looks right. That looks right. Jetpack. Hit the C key. And let's get this wired up here. Rotate. There we go. A little bit. This one comes out. And we put in one of these kind of junctions. Boom. And then I need another curved one. I got it on the hotbar. R, R, E, R, R, Y. R, 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 E. There we go. Okay. Let's, I'm just going to hit turn off the jetpack. I don't think we take fall damage much. Look at this. Oh, we're getting the plates. We are getting plates. F. Nice. All right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, right now we've got the steel stuff kind of turned off just by having rotated this robotic arm. So all of our ingots are going into plate production at the moment. This may be temporary. We may move this later, but we wanted plates so that we can build more of this conduit style belt, conveyor belt. Those all take iron plates. So that's kind of why we took this little detour and started setting up plate production. Now we can go back to the real task at hand, which was getting coal routed into this guy. Let's slap a loader on here. Hopefully this will work. I don't know which side's better. We can always move it. Oh, I got to get my oxygen. Let's head over, get some oxygen real quick. And I can grab a bite to eat. G key, boom, boom. Okay, good to go. Good enough. 100. And let's see about these conduits, how they work. Belts, I'll choose belts. These are the transport conduits. Oh, I've got to... Because my inventory's full, I think I'm going to need to dump something here. I've got 2 stacks of iron plates. That'll help. Let's build a storage. I think that's under foundations. Is it? No, maybe factories? The factory icon? I think there's storage in here. Boom. Let's build one of these guys. I've got room for it. And then hopefully I can swap. And let's just find a place where I can dump off some extra things. How about... Oh, right there. That's fine. Dump off some of the stuff that we're not using. Biogel, we don't even know how to use that yet. Uranium, quartz, not yet. Circuit boards, looks like I had 2... Nope, electronic components. Those look similar, but they are different. Titanium plates we're not using yet. Lead, I don't know about. Solar generator we're going to use. Sulfur, I don't know anything about it yet. Copper springs, I got to figure out how to make those. Graphene, let's dump that. And it'd be cool if there was an inventory sort. There's a light, ceiling light. We might put that on the hotbar and just use that right now. Pop that up here. Boom. A little more light in here. All right. And then this solar panel needs to go up to the top floor too. We've got a solar panel in inventory. Let's put that one up. I don't know if there's any disadvantage to doing that right off the bat. We want the power on that side. Boom. Then a junction. Boom. Could be a T-joint. But... That's our third solar panel. How far do we want to do these? Thinking of having rows. Yeah, we've got 2 more to bring up here. There's one over by the... I guess that's their... Yeah, by the oxygen station, and there's one right underneath us. Those need to move, but we don't need to do it right now. Let's try and focus on the coal. Now, I don't know how we can unload from one of these machines. We've got that loader thing on the... So you can see it on the hotbar. But I don't think that works for unloading. Is there anything that's like an unloader? Transport conduit to object. Introduces the material into the machine. Yeah, I don't think there is. This thing is bizarre looking to me. It looks like a cobra snake. I have no idea what this does. I suppose now that we're making plates, we could buy it and see. Let's do it. Let's solve our curiosity and just see what this thing actually does. It looks like some kind of... What the... Does it go underground or something? Look at that. This looks like... Wow, it's hard to see. Let's try the other camera view. Where is it? It's J for isometric view. Can we see what this thing is trying to do? Down and up. This looks like a way of going underground or something. For long distances, maybe not having the belts above ground? I'm guessing. Interesting. Alright, right click, get off that. It's not something we need right now, I don't think. Just thinking about how we can get stuff out of this machine easily. Over there we did robotic arm. Let's look again at what we've got in the conveyor menu. Conduit. Conduit right, conduit left, conduit up, conduit down, up 2. Okay. Down, down 2. Splitter. This crazy thing. I don't see a way to do it. I don't see a way to do it. Let's see. Let's move this crazy thing into inventory. Let's try a conduit. Let's see. Okay, we're going to need to go right to the left once we unload from here. So let's do let's buy a conduit to the left. Belts. Conduit left. Boom. And we'll just take this slow. We get 2 sections. That's kind of where I want that. Let's put the robotic arm down if it'll even go here. Ooh, might be in trouble. Might actually have to put a platform to get material out of this thing. I don't think this guy's going to want to grab it. Right? It's just not close enough. Or we could do something off to the side here. That could make sense. Let's go for foundations. Put one here. I'm going to grab the robotic arm and see if we can place it here. Like that. And then, out of curiosity, let's see if it will put it into a conduit that's going straight. For the heck of it. Let's just see. Tab. Let's get conduit. Just experimenting here. That's why it's taking a long time. Apologize. But yeah, instead of using the regular belts, let's see if it'll feed straight into a section of conduit. Like right there. Boom. Put down another one too, just for looks. And then let's rotate this guy and see if he's willing to put coal in there. Are you? Is there coal coming through? Yeah. Oh, it is. Right? Yeah, it's falling out. I think. Let's use some belt just so we can see. Now we're probably wasting product right now, but let's just see if this is actually doing what we think. Looks like it is, right? Out comes the coal. I'm not sure what the advantage of the conduit is over these belts. But, some of it's getting lost. Just keep an eye on this for a second. I want to see if that robotic arm ends up throwing stuff off to the side. Maybe once the belt gets full, does it do it? Yeah, look at that. We don't like that. That's not happy about that. At all. Alright. Let's try something different. Yeah, we're experimenting. I'm going to click this guy, delete it, and grab this stuff, and delete this belt. And I'm going to see if we can prevent the overflow onto the ground by using a belt. I need to rotate this guy, though, because he's going to keep throwing stuff around until we get ourselves set up. Alright, let's grab this time belt. Let's just see if that is less likely to cause problems. Okay. I don't know if he's going to start throwing stuff on the ground. I think I hear an enemy nearby. Maybe not. Okay, is he going to throw on the ground or is he going to stop? Okay, so he is happy to stop loading the belt if it's a belt. If it's conduit, he wants to keep throwing stuff around. So we want to start with a belt, and then I think go with the conduit. Is there an enemy nearby? I guess I'm just hearing the mining drill. Let's do that. Let's do that. Looks like he's doing good. Dark over here. You know what we could do too? Let's build these beacons. They're not real expensive. Try and get some more light over here. Oh, there we go. Alright, I like it. I don't see coal on the ground. I think we're good. Let's right click off of that. Pick this guy up. Pick up this little section of belt. Or I guess... Boom. And let's go with the conduit all the way across. In fact, it looks like it's almost going to be a straight run. We need one turn actually to the right to pull this off. Or... Yeah, let's try it. Get a section of straight here. Let's do that first. Boom. And then we want to curve to the right. And then I guess curve to the left. Let's do it. Try this out. Boom. To the right. That is you. Just like that. And then we want the one to the left. Not you. We need to swap these out. This guy. Boom. And then conduit all the way, I guess. Let's buy some more or craft some more here. And iron plates just takes one. Let's grab, I don't know. Well, ooh, we get two per crafting. Again, I don't know if this gives you extra protection against storms, or I have no idea how these are better than the regular conveyors. Wow. Yeah, chew through those pretty fast. They're kind of small segments, aren't they? Let's get some more. Boom. Okay. The other thing that's nice about these, one huge advantage that these have over belts is these have a splitter available. The belts do not. At least not that I've seen. Okay. We can try to turn this on. Let's see what's going on over here first. Are we getting our plates? Like something's stuck. Oh, there they go. A little strange how this works. We are getting plates in here. Quite a bit, actually. That's good. I'm happy about that. We can try and turn this on. Let's rotate the steel factory. We might run into power issues. Okay, is he gonna get... Yeah, he's getting refreshed on his coal. Got tons of steel beams. In fact, I'm tempted to turn this guy off. We've got lots of steel. We've got lots of steel. What we can do to kind of control it is let's take some of these ingots back. We can use some of these ourselves. And then we're good to go. Okay, so that steel is set up. Whoa, I hear bad guys. Sending us lime jello shots. Boom. you don't actually have to do that second level attack. I think once you take off that top layer, they're pretty much dead. But the reason I'm taking off the bottom layer too when I shoot these jelly monsters here is because they keep making noise until they're gone. So that's the only reason I'm doing that. All right, next up is, I think, a setup just like this, but for steel plates. Let's take a look at what that's going to take. We're going to need copper plates too. In fact, we need a whole copper production line just like this. Well, in the meantime, I've been just kind of running copper through by hand off this same line. But we do need to set up our own copper line that's separate. All right, let's see. We could have ran this conduit up along the ceiling too. I don't get it out of the way, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, I was going to look to see what's going to take for us to do the steel gears and the steel plate. Steel plate's pretty obvious. We know what that's all about. These gears require 75 copper plates to build the machine. That's what we're short on. Coming up on the end of the episode, maybe I'll run some... How do we want to do this? Well, let's pick it up next episode. Next episode, I think what we'll do, we'll set up some temporary copper production to get copper plates going. And then we'll first do the hydraulic press and get some steel plates out. Pretty sure this will get us plates, I think, from here, right? From this steel, I believe. I'm not positive. We can find out. Let's do that before we sign off here. I'll let this guy do his thing. Oh, I cannot access the inventory. I access the inventory here. I cannot. I don't have a way of getting steel into this machine by hand. I see. We'll have to play with that next episode, I guess. Because I don't have an easy way of doing it. Thought we could at least see if this guy's going to make steel plates for us. Let's look one more time at the these factories. Yeah, these guys need steel plates for us to construct these other factories. So steel plates are a thing, and we should be able to make them in the hydraulic press. Create a plate from an ingot at high speed. I hope. It's got to be. So we'll do that next episode. What we'll probably do is hand feed some copper into this whole cycle, get some copper plates built, then we'll build the module to do the steel plates, and then we'll route material out of this steel factory, route ingots, I guess, and find a place to do that production. That makes sense. But for now, we'll end the episode here. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy having you here on this journey of Farlight Explorers. I kind of consider this game a hidden gem. It's got quirks, it's got rough edges, but it's another unique experience. If you're a factory automation gamer and you like trying different games and having new experiences, then I recommend this game. So far, I mean, we haven't had too many problems. We had one crash, but I actually didn't lose any work. The autosave helped us. And yeah, it's just a different kind of game. I think it's kind of a hidden gem. Let me know what you think in the comments. Special thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members. Really appreciate your help in keeping this channel afloat. If anybody else wants to help, there are links in the description. And also thanks to all of you that have given the videos a thumbs up. That helps my tiny channel grow, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the very next episode.